season, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the New England Patriots.
With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Going to begin the drive here with Madison. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now 2nd and 5. Here's Levis. This goes out wide from Madison.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Running from the shotgun with Madison. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. From the 35, here's the 2nd and 9. Levis sets up to throw here. Open man is Osborne.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Levis on 3rd down. This is Alexander Madison out of the backfield with it.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings.
Off the play fake, Levis. That's down the field for Jefferson.
And this is taken in at the 5. A big play there for Minnesota. 46 yards.
All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week.
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
Alexander Madison taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Vikings are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Ready. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson.
Oh, he bowls over it. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
14 yards is the pickup there and a New England 1st down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Now Lance.
Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
And Danielle Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
From the gun, it's Lance.
And he's going to go down again.
Danielle Hunter now with his second sack here on opening night.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw.
That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it.
A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves him well short for 4th down.
So on 4th down, here's Bryce Baringer on to punt for the Patriots.
This is taken around the 12. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told.
And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect to it for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Going to run with Madison again. Fighting through.
And he's taken down inside the 30.
12 yards there. 1st down, Vikings. They go play action. Here's Levis. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Pats are going to take possession here at their own 33. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this 1st half, because that's simply not true. But you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. They had 3 tight ends in on that set, and they were really good at blocking for the running back.
And give them a lot of credit, because in football nowadays, tight ends coming out of college often don't block very often. These guys have really developed into superior blockers, and that's why they use them in this formation so often.
And Lance's throw into the hands of Henry here.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
That one good for 13 and a New England 1st down.
Well, there's a new man here under center. What do you think they saw to acquire him, Charles?
I think they went back to their old scouting reports, because those never go away. And I think that they liked him when he was coming out of school. Didn't have the opportunity to get him. But now with this opportunity, they think they can get him back to his former level.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try to get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
Levis to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Levis out of the shotgun now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
So let's go when there's extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit into football.
It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return, and the Patriots take over. Here we go. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now a play fake. Lance. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. Here's Lance. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Lance. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 3rd and 2. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
On first down, Lance.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
A run by Pacheco on second down.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
The Lance going to throw.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead. Well, the ball's loose. Levis has it knocked free.
And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack as a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
Off of play action, here's Lance. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. A third field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Isaiah Pacheco.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Patriots have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And that'll make this a 6-point game.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And worth pointing out, after that last completion, that puts this young quarterback over 10,000 yards passing for his career. And fair to say, he's not done yet.
No doubt about it. He's really just getting started because he's not quite into the prime of his career. So it's likely he's going to hit a few more of these milestones as this career progresses. So let's face it, we'll acknowledge this number and we'll celebrate the milestones down the road.
Running
short, no good. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. That's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown.
Mike Gesicki from 21 yards away. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Lance going to try to throw for this.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive. Missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you put something out there, you're giving yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Patriots are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Lance now on first down. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start, but they took the deep shot anyway, and fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
And they run the option on second down. And yet again, he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Great job by this Vikings defense. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Had to pass there, third and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for third and short, because when it's third and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And it will be Vikings ball, first and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Now Levis. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively, and you're at the point of the
fourth down. Levis. And he is caught. Oh, some strong running. And he is going to pick up the Vikings first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on fourth down. They'll go Madison up the middle.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There's absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Levis. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and now thrown incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Back to throw, it's Levis.
Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, defensively, they have to let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a two-touchdown game. So another long try for three and another kick that comes up lacking.
Yeah, this isn't going to do any wonders for his field goal percentage, but you have to figure as a head coach that when you send a guy out there to try and kick from that distance, it's a 50-50 proposition at best.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even...
That's caught at the 25!
And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week one. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll get him down right around the 16. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
This is 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Lance.
That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
And Lance now to throw.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
Terry McLaurin.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Patriots are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Levis to throw off play action. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
You have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Levis on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Madison running on first down.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Off the play fake, Levis.
Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does. So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they this one away.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They do go for it. Here's Levis. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. On 1st down, Levis. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 48 yards. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Ready.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 16-yard line.
That one is slant to McLaurin. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. On the option right is Lance. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup.
Here we go.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6.
22 needle.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And Lance, he's going to change the play. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And that will come the offense as they take over. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter. Meanwhile, Levis's throw pulled in by Jefferson. And now they're in the hurry-up. A 2nd down throw from Levis. Flush to his right. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Osborne. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Levis looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 1st and 10, it's Levis. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Here's Levis. incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Osborne motions left. Now here's Levis now on 3rd and long. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Play action now. Levis. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
On 2nd down, this is Madison. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Madison. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Did he get the feed down? Yes! Touchdown! Justin Jefferson. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Vikings have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th. And that's caught inside the 35. And the way in. Touchdown, New England. Isaiah Pacheco. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Patriots are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Ryland up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Nwangu now from his end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown the last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Levis back to throw. Pass caught here by Osborne. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Now this one complete on the slant route.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Now 1st and goal. Levis, he'll look to throw it. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
So with your team leading in the fourth quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
Lance back to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. There he goes again. And he goes diving to get as much as he can following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Well, partner, the season officially underway. It was great to be back with you, obviously, but the first game of the year always a special one. And love, I know you do too, love having it on a Thursday night.
Yeah, I think it makes it special, right? It makes it so that everyone is just watching, all eyes on it on a special night like that. I think it's going to be a great season, partner. Can't wait for the next several months. We know there are going to be surprises all the way through the season.